So, hello again, people who don't know me. I am Aditya. I am Aditya Sharma. I am currently working as a design manager of interaction design at Ather Energy. Ather Energy is a two-wheeler EV company who makes scooters smart and makes mass and also makes smart scooters. So we do lot of stuff. हम लोग बहुत सारे फीचर्स के ऊपर काम करते हैं ऑन अ फिजिकल प्रोटोटाइप ऑन vehicle design or automotive design, tangible interfaces, hybrid interfaces, voice user interfaces, almost anything that you can understand and design, imagine and design, everything we do at Ather. At Ather, we are a team of almost 75 designers spread across different disciplines. I particularly take care of HMI domain where जो भी एथर अगर किसी ने भी एथर स्कूटर्स देखे होंगे तो इस एथर स्कूटर पे आपको एक स्क्रीन दिखती होगी, उस स्क्रीन पे जो भी आप इंटरफेसेस देखते हो दैट इज़ व्हाट आई डिज़ाइन. So Ather Rista, if you have heard about it or if anyone owns a Ather Rista, thank you. That is something that I have worked on. That's one of my milestone project. Apart from it, बहुत सारे haptics language creation I've created a notification framework which was first in the world for two-wheeler EV. That is very interesting project. It feels very mundane when you start working on it, but as it comes to reality, it becomes very interesting. So a lot of other projects. Recently, I worked on this feature called as Cricket Scores, which got launched in Ather Community Day. So yeah, Ather Community Day is an annual event of Ather, जहाँ पे हम बहुत सारे व्हीकल्स लॉन्च करते हैं, बहुत सारे फीचर्स लॉन्च करते हैं. बहुत अच्छा क्रेजी इवेंट होता है जहाँ पे हम एग्जीबिशंस डिज़ाइन करते हैं, जहाँ पे लोग आते हैं अपने फैमिली के साथ आते हैं, अपने बच्चों के साथ आते हैं. देन they try experience the whole thrill of owning an Ather. That's what happens on an Ather Community Day. So I'll just get the presentation started on what happened this year at Ather Community Day on 30th August, what all we launched, and we'll just give you a gist of. So I'll explain everything very shortly. Design philosophy, kaise, how did we create it, why did we create it, and then I will cover. Last week I went to this international design festival which is called as Designyatra that happens every year at Goa. So I was there for three days. Lot of international speakers came, interesting insights. I'll show you some images, videos, and then we'll be opening up for any questions and your doubts. Okay? So let's get started. Yes. One second. एक बार स्क्रीन दिखेगी तो बताना. Is it visible? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So we'll start with Ather Community Day and then we'll start to understand first and foremost the concept vehicle that we launched, which is called as Redux. So this was the first most highlighted thing that we launched this year. And how did this come to life? What was the intent behind it? How did we design everything? That is what I will cover. So, second. So Ather Redux is a concept vehicle जहाँ पे हमारा डिज़ाइन ब्रीफ था कि हमें एक ऐसा व्हीकल बनाना है which reflects future and also behaves like it's an extension of the soul. जैसे हमारा सोल जो होता है it should behave like कि it's an extension of the soul and not just a vehicle. ठीक है, this was the starting point and हमारा इंस्पिरेशन क्या था? The inspiration was this. Anthropomorphism. Have you all seen Avatar movie? Yes? No? How many of you have
Yes.
seen? Yes?
Yes.
So if you can remember, these are animals in Avatar movie and then these creatures attach their ropes, attach their hair to the body of these creatures and then they get extended as personalities. So this was very good metaphor, very good idea that came along, जिसके ऊपर हमने build किया कि अगर हम बोलते हैं कि हाँ एक्सटेंशन ऑफ सोल है किसी चीज़ का, देन what it should mean. So it means कि it responds to your behavior, it responds to whatever you are doing. The moment you start interacting with the vehicle, how it would come to life, and that's how the inspiration was drawn to build this vehicle. So I'll just show you a very brief video about this and then further explain like what all happened. Let me know if the sound is audible. Is it? Sound audible है सभी को? Yes? No?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay. No, नहीं वीडियो का साउंड पता चल रहा है क्या? One second. Okay. I'll share the screen again. Now let me know if the sound is audible. Correct.
Clear.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Have a look at this video
Yes,
and
sir.
then I'll explain you more about how we came into this is a reel for Ather Redux. One second. Admit all. Yes. So this is the show reel of Ather Redux that we launched. I'll explain you a bit about these all features. So one second. What happened here? Yes. So I'll just
with AC/DC here.
So yes. Oh, hello Vedant. I think you arrived at the right time. ठीक है.
एक बार मीट लिंक ओपन कर दीजिएगा और लोग ज्वाइन कर लेंगे करके.
लिंक ओपन है. I can अभी मैं एडमिट कर रहा हूँ. No worries. So if you see यहाँ पे I'll keep explaining you what is the
By introducing voice, we further vehicles even more today. The base with incredible looks and incredible cast
this
aluminium.
is how the frame of the vehicle looks like. So it's a full aluminium casted single body frame on which everything is made. Now the highlight of this
Frame that's designed for
thing is कि the interactivity of this whole thing is very very interesting. कि हमने हर चीज़ के ऊपर like we have given it a proper thought कि even if you see the seat you will see कि ये seat पे भी there are letters spread ATHER, correct, and this is a very like a hybrid sustainable material which lets you breathe even though if you are sitting on it for a very longer time. So that is the whole intent behind creating this different seat. And when you see about the body itself is made from a plant material which is further customized, which gives a very nice finish, very lightweightedness to the whole body of the vehicle, जिसके वजह से this becomes a very good speed bike. So like you can expect the speed range of this bike to be around 160-170. Like not sure, specs are still not yet out, but that is the amount of fast speed it can go to. Still conceptual, more work has to be done, but this is purely from a material perspective कि material wise क्या हो सकता है. Those things are there. And interaction wise what happens is so this is how it looks when there's no body on the vehicle. This is the overall front look of the vehicle. This is the battery pack. This is the front rear suspension. This is the vehicle without body panels, and with the body panel, this looks something like this, which is Ather Redux. So the intent was to keep it very futuristic. It should look very futuristic, but still should have and should feel like extension of the soul. So I'll tell you what the feature of this bike is. So here performance is lesser of value, but intent is more of a value. जैसे मैंने बोला ना, it should be an extension of the soul. अगर extension है soul का, तो it should behave like you. So that is why when you, so this vehicle does not require any instruction. It responds to your behavior. The moment you start walking towards it, like this, the vehicle lights up itself. So it is purely from a proximity perspective. You don't need a key to turn it on. जैसे ही आप पास में आते हो, it starts lighting up and the vehicle becomes ready for use. So this is a purely keyless experience. इसके लिए आपको कोई चाबी नहीं चाहिए. And this is the real thing that we have built. And very interesting thing, जब आप इसमें we have created the whole vehicle in a way कि it is good for multiple use cases. For example, अगर आप city में ride कर रहे हो, तो this vehicle would be in a very certain way. वो city के लिए perfect है. और जैसे ही आप इस पे lean करते हो, आगे की तरफ झुकते हो, vehicle adjust itself. जैसे यहाँ पे दिखा रहा है, vehicle will adjust itself to become ready for the racing mode. So the whole body of the vehicle leans towards and it becomes very aerodynamic and ready to take off. And similarly, this we have created. And further, what happens here is कि so इसको complement करने के लिए we have introduced this new AI based or whatever you say, particle system based HMI design. HMI means the vehicle dashboard, जो भी UI आपको दिखता है, that is what we have created, which we have termed as Morph UI. So I'll just take you through those few of the screens that we have came up with for Morph UI. So this is how the interface of the vehicle looks like. The moment it turns on, जैसे ही आप पास में जाते हो, this is how it turns on, this is how the navigation turns on, and above all, इसमें interesting point क्या है, ये तब के लिए relevant है जब आप city mode में ले हो. जैसे आप race mode के लिए जाते हो, then this is how happens for the screen. Screen जो है पूरा fully fledged जो open होता है, वो close हो जाता है so that you are very performance oriented. आप केवल परफॉर्मेंस ड्रिवन हो, तो आपको केवल स्पीड दिखेगी एंड हैंडल बार हैव हैप्टिक्स ऑन इट. सो जैसे ही आप मूव करोगे, जैसे लेकिन द वे यू विल बिहेव ऑन द रोड, सिमिलरली देयर वुड बी हैप्टिक फीडबैक ऑन द हैंडल बार in a different tune. So haptic is something that I worked on last year, which got implemented यहाँ पे. So like it's such nice to see it in reality. So yeah, so this is a very basic introduction about Ather Redux. And then the moment the moment you start lean in, so this mode is called takeoff. जैसे ही आप lean in करते हो, so even haptics is created in a way that haptics जो है आप हैंडल बार तुरंत एक्सेलरेट नहीं कर सकते हो. जैसे ही आप एक्सेलरेट करोगे वहाँ पे एक जो है थ्रेशोल्ड होगा. यू विल फील कि द व्हीकल इज अबाउट टू टेक ऑफ. सो जैसे ताला खुलता है ना, यू पुट द की एंड देन खट से एक आवाज़ होता है, राइट? उसी तरीके से द लॉक लैच गेट्स डिसोरिएंटेड एंड व्हीकल शूट्स अप instantly. And because it's an electric bike, so the pull is great. So that's how it becomes very unique in the sense. So we have tried to achieve that soul ka extent ki how I will be behaving with the system, that's how this vehicle will behave. So that was Redux for you. And this video I already shown. So this was Ather Redux that we launched. This was one of the highlight of the event. Another one major one was EL platform. So just a moment, yes.
People obviously a tubular.
So अभी market में क्या हो रहा है? There are lot of things which already happening and that already happens in the market. तो होता क्या है कि for every different kind of vehicle you need to create different body, right? How many of you are aware of design system in UI? How many of you are aware of design systems in UI? So consider this whole project as a design system for vehicles. You can use the same thing to create multiple different kind of vehicle, and so everything is movable, everything can be customized,
Unibody architect.
everything can be customized, and then
and third is the electrical architecture. Enormous amount of the other we can create these in the same version that we join studies. As
video, I wanted to show this video to you first. 1 second. Yes. That we have been working on last 3 years to create a customizable frame made in such a way कि ये किसी भी तरह के vehicle को accommodate कर ले. So if you want to make a scooter, you can make it. If you want to make a bike with this, you can make it. If you want to create a maxi scooter, you can make it. If you want to create a cruiser scooter, you can still make it without even changing the whole body frame. So आपको केवल body panels change करने होंगे. So it behaves very similar to just like how we use design systems in UI. So this is the intent behind creating this platform. That is why this is called as EL platform. And there is a already vehicle that we have already made, which is into last stage, that is going to come next year. Correctly, Karthik. This is the whole reason why we created this framework, so that हर नए तरह के व्हीकल के लिए you don't have to rework on it again, because बहुत सारा चीज़ें होती हैं. You have to do lot of testing कि how do we do it. अगर ये बाइक बना रहा हूँ तो उसके लिए सस्पेंशन अलग तरीके से काम करेगा. बाइक स्कूटर बना रहा हूँ तो सस्पेंशन अलग तरीके से काम करेगा. बैटरी जो है वो कहाँ लगेगी, नो आइडिया. सो एवरीथिंग हैज़ बीन अकोमोडेटेड सो दैट यू क्रिएट वंस. Now you can build vehicles on this platform till eternity. And this is not just for Ather. This will be later on open sourced. Yes, cost cutting is a very major thing in automotive industries. Each and every day मेरा conversation office में यही होता है कि हम कहाँ पे पैसे कम कर रहे हैं. क्या हम कोई एक बटन लूज कर रहे हैं हैंडल बार पे, या फिर कोई एक नया टाइप का स्क्रीन पे काम करने वाले हैं. So everything, those uncertainty is what I deal with every day. So yeah, so if I have to give you an idea of okay, how does eventually things would look like, तो इसको समझो ऐसा. So these are three different kind of vehicles which are there, which uses same frame. One is maxi scooter, another is bike, another is a sports bike, and one is family scooter. Everything is made just using the same chassis, and then everything got made out of it. So this was second major update that happened on Ather side. And lastly but not the least, I'll talk about software features that we released. Software feature के पहले I would like to take you through one interesting feature that we launched, which was infinite cruise. अगर आप में से कोई भी बाइक enthusiast है तो definitely you would be knowing about cruise control. How many of you know about cruise control? Yes, only Striver. Okay, Striver, Shaurya, Anuj. Okay, yes, I think lot of people. So this is a take from Ather side कि how we have reimagined the cruise control. So just look at this video how
crawl control, which is riding on a really off terrain. Again, in a regular bike, contributes the then even you can't attempt at touching the so the vehicle can detect that vehicle is picking up speed. It can automatically brake without an Ather apex now.
So इसमें होता
You
है
press the button once.
the moment you
This
press
is where your
cruise
cruise button
control
will
यहाँ पे
be. You will press it only once. You will not need to toggle it ever again.
Correct.
Press once.
So यहाँ पे एक बार आपने अगर क्रूज कंट्रोल प्रेस कर दिया आपको फिर से टॉगल करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. आपके स्पीड के बेसिस पे दिस गेट्स अपडेटेड. जैसे आपने मान लो 40 के स्पीड पे क्रूज कंट्रोल सेट किया तो अगर मान लो आप 40 से 45 पे गए क्रूज कंट्रोल जो है डिसेबल हो जाना चाहिए. तो व्हाट वी डिड यहाँ पे कि अगर you are increasing or decreasing the speed, the cruise control does not get turned off. ये बस क्या करता है उस समय तक पॉज रहता है. जैसे ही एक स्टेबल स्पीड मिलती है इट लैचेस ऑन न्यू स्पीड, इट गोज टिल इट गोज अप, इट गोज डाउन. मान लो 40 से 30 किया तो 30 पे आने के बाद वो लैच हो जाएगा. 30 से फिर 45 किया इट विल गो टिल 45 एंड लैच अगेन. एंड the best part is unless you don't disengage cruise control ये तब तक बंद नहीं होता है, ये पॉज हो जाता है. जैसे आप अभी इस फीचर के साथ what you can do is कि you can set cruise control up till 10 km/h. इवन आप कम से कम स्पीड पे भी you can try on. अगर anyone has any Ather like showroom around their home, try it out. Like I think it's a crazy I tested it lot of times when I was working on it. When I was working on this particular feature I did try it a lot. मुझे एक बार जब इसका डिज़ाइन मुझे बनाना था HMI पे, so the engineers did it. They just said कि okay go ahead test it out. I was testing for straight 3 hours क्योंकि मुझे इतना अच्छा लग रहा था. So might as well people who are more bike enthusiasts just go ahead try it out. Maybe you might like it. So just to and then all together this is called as infinite cruise. This is what we term it as.
Figure out where the crawl control switch is, more product.
Just a small movie that we have shot.
So I lean back and feel the sun on my skin. I just steal the precious lights away.
This was about cruise control or infinite control on Ather. And now coming on to the last part of the releases which we did was Ather Stack. So Ather Stack is all about softwares on.
Take a regular day in your life.
So software updates was all about creating magical experiences around your everyday things. अभी क्या होता है आप क्या करते हो, you take your bike, you drive it, you come back home, just park it. There's no interesting thing that is happening there, but still there are a lot of chaos which is happening. How do we create good experiences out of it? So that was our take
Headed to work.
on launching features, software features on scooter this year. कि हम आपके डे टू डे एक्सपीरियंसेस को और बेटर कैसे कर सकते हैं. थिंग्स विच आर सिंपल बट येट वेरी यूजफुल टू यू.
First, you
So the whole theme was to create
Over the
magical
years,
experiences.
the big thing that we've started to care about Ather are building experiences for you. Build these magical experiences. Auto,
So lot of
and the
features
goal
already
philosophy,
existed.
specifically with software, has been to get Ather Stack to do
out
more,
of it,
so that you
I'll
have
show
to
you
do
something
lesser
which
and lesser. Like there's a lot of
this year
testing,
we launched.
which by the take.
Just hear it out.
AtherStack's latest version, AtherStack 7, will do exactly that.
I think.
Big thank you to all our owners in South for making this drastically.
So see, what is the first and foremost thing that we launched on AtherStack was this.
Hello. What are we doing today?
So this year we introduced
Introducing voice now on your Ather.
voice user interface we introduced on Ather.
Voice makes every interaction more seamless than ever before. It gives us an opportunity to do so much.
So this was one of the ways. So voice जो भी voice visualization अभी आपने देखा ना यहाँ पे this dot matrix animation, this is what
Introducing
I worked on.
voice now on your Ather.
This is what I worked on in past few months. This was the feature that I was working on in Ather along with my team. So there's a very fresh take on how do we implement voice itself on Ather. So it's not only about, so we'll show a very nice demo of like how it came into life. There was a demo that also we did. कि कैसे काम करता है. And
Sorry,
this
one
is
sec, I think the
connected
feed
to
is not
the
live
smart helmet, and then directly you can interact with your vehicle even
Do we go?
without taking out your phone.
Okay, go, yes.
See,
Navigation start, destination, MG Road Metro Station.
Taking you to MG Road Metro Station.
this is how fast it reacts, and that is not enough.
Thanks, others. Just stay there for a minute,
You
maybe.
can do lot more things.
I'll go forward.
On this.
One sec. Yeah. That's good, but it's extremely boring. We also chose others for it because he gave a beautiful demonstration of what a robotic voice sounds like. That's he boring but voice there. That trained large language.
So this is very custom AI model. It does not
Let's go
matter
to
कि
MG Metro.
आप क्या कर रहे हो.
Taking you to MG Road Metro.
Can we try one more?
Yeah.
There's one more.
Let me try one more.
Yeah.
Take me to the nearest charger.
Navigating to the nearest Ather grid.
You know, these things are so prone to failure when you're doing live demos. I was pretty sure it will fail. Didn't. It worked. Yeah.
So this was the whole intent of. अब देखो जब हमने voice बनाया यहाँ पे, so there were two intents of it. पहले एक intent ये है कि you just say to the voice user interface and reacts to it, ठीक है? Another very interesting part that we created was proactive voice commands. जैसे कि आप तो कमांड दे ही दोगे स्कूटर को, ठीक है, आप तो वॉइस यूजर इंटरफेस को कमांड दे ही दोगे. व्हाट हैपेंस कि द मोमेंट यू से कि इट शुड बी मैजिकल एंड शुड बी मोर बेनिफिशियल टू यू, यू एक्सपेक्ट अ लिटिल मोर. सो व्हाट यू कैन डू हियर इज यू गेट दिस एक्सेस टू प्रोएक्टिव वॉइस कमांड्स ऑल्सो. जैसे कि अगर मान लो बारिश होने वाली है तो व्हाट इट डज इज एथर स्कूटर लोकेशन एंड डेटा को सिंक करके it tells you कि if that place might have rain. जैसे मान लो आप कहीं पे लखनऊ में जा रहे हो, हजरतगंज में हो, people who are from UP और लखनऊ, just give me a shout out. So अगर मान लो एक स्पेसिफिक जगह पे और वहाँ बारिश होने वाली है, तो what Ather does is इस फीचर के साथ, no I'm just random location reference, nothing else. You can take another place where rain is about to happen. It is equally relevant to there as well. तो मान लो तुम एक सर्टेन जगह पे हो जहाँ पे बारिश होने वाली है. अब नाउ यू डोंट नो कि क्या करूँ, अब वॉइस इंटरफेस से क्या ही हेल्प लोगे वहाँ पे. लेकिन यहाँ पे क्या करता है, ये बताता है कि अगर बारिश होने वाली है तो इट प्रॉम्प्ट्स यू कि इट इज़ अबाउट टू रेन. यू कैन चेंज योर ट्रैक्शन कंट्रोल मोड टू समथिंग एल्स. यू कैन रीशेड्यूल टू समथिंग एल्स, समथिंग ऑफ दैट सॉर्ट. तो और इस फीचर का सबसे बड़ा खास बात क्या है कि इट्स नॉट ओनली लिमिटेड टू सर्टेन कमांड्स. ऐसा नहीं है कि एक पर्टिकुलर चीज़ बोलोगे तो ही जो है काम करेगा. यू कैन यूज एज मनी स्लैंग्स एंड सिलेबल्स एज पॉसिबल. इवन इफ यू से समथिंग विच इज़ वेरी ओकेश, still it will catch and make that happen for you. So it feels more natural, as simple as you are having a conversation with someone in your near and dear ones. So that was the intent behind it. Another so this is the proactive alerts that I am talking about.
It's late. Recommended to share your live location.
Yeah, this is one thing. How this whole voice is
It's about to rain. Change your traction control mode.
The vehicle is processing and understanding a lot about.
So this is the another part of voice interface, which is proactive voice controls. So these were some of the features. Apart from it, there was very major feature that we launched.
Enough data, enough compute power that we find.
कि अगर so हम क्या कर रहे थे पिछले 8 साल से what we were doing was we were collecting data on different parts of the India कि कहाँ पे कितने ज़्यादा गड्ढे हैं. I think you would agree with me कि इंडिया में in general हर जगह गड्ढे हैं रोड पे. कोई भी रोड सीधा साधा नहीं है. So in general we find lot of potholes in India. So this feature is to tackle that. तो हमने पिछले 8 साल हमने डेटा कलेक्ट किया कि किस किस शहर में कहाँ पे क्या गड्ढे हैं, और वो डेटा हमने कलेक्ट किया एंड देन वी बिल्ड दिस फीचर अराउंड दैट. सो दिस प्रॉम्प्ट्स यू बिफोर इवन अगर आप ड्राइव कर रहे हो, मान लो 50 मीटर आगे आपके गड्ढा है, ठीक है. सो इट जस्ट शोज यू कि ओके देयर इज अ बम्पी रोड हेड, ड्राइव केयरफुली. सो दिस इज व्हाट इट डज. हैव अ लुक कि कैसे काम करता है. Then extension to this, this was pothole alert. Then there was another feature that we launched, which was, so we were just showing a lot of smoother road suggestion. Smoother road suggestion क्या करेगा, जैसे आपने point A से point B का कोई location डाला, it would show you multiple different paths जिसमें कम से कम गड्ढे हैं, और उसमें से आप select कर सकते हो कि what route you want to take. वो ये भी suggest करेगा कि what is the best route. I am working with Ather for 2 years. The team has been working on this for a longer time. I've been working with Ather for 2 years. So yeah, तो ये आपके उस स्मूथ रोड के सजेशन भी बताएगा. Then this feature is of crash control. अगर let's say आप ड्राइव कर रहे हो and then some accident happens.
So what if this happens?
तो जैसे ही क्रैश होता है अगर आपका व्हीकल, तो आपके फैमिली मेम्बर में से किसी ना किसी के पास आपका लाइव लोकेशन शेयर हो जाएगा इंस्टेंटली 30 सेकंड के अंदर, और वहाँ पे आपके डैशबोर्ड पे वो इमरजेंसी नंबर भी दिखेगा, which you can actually, which जो आसपास के जाने वाले लोग हैं, they can see on it, they can call to them, and then you can immediately get a help. So this was another feature that we launched. And I think with this crash alert there was one last feature that, okay, park safe एक फीचर है जो that lets you know कि if you are parking in an unsafe, जैसे नो पार्किंग वाले जोन में, if you are going to park your vehicle with the data already existing. So this year a lot of features were based on कि data heavy. जो कि how we can utilize data to make your experiences better. As simple as features like theft and tow. So अगर theft and tow है तो ये feature क्या करता है?
The next week, maybe let you get the is the data.
Yes. See what happens. This is a feature called as theft and tow. अगर आपका बाइक कोई भी उठा के लेके जा रहा है चोरी करके, आप फ़ोन से ही उसको डिसेबल कर सकते हो, किधर भी रहेगा, जहाँ पर भी रोड रहेगा वो रुक जाएगा वहीं पे, एंड देन द व्हीकल विल बी डिसेबल्ड, दैट यू कैन डू फ्रॉम द ऐप इटसेल्फ. See, this is locked, so people will not be able to move the vehicle. This was one feature, and then
I guarantee a lot of it. And the
like you can charge your vehicle remotely. आपने पार्किंग लॉट में अगर ऑलरेडी व्हीकल लगा के रखा हुआ है बट आपका मन नहीं कर रहा है कि मैं पार्किंग में जाके चार्ज पर लगाऊं, व्हाट यू कैन डू इज you can open your Ather app, you can start charging from there only. आपको बस ये याद रखना है कि आपने चार्जर कनेक्ट किया है. अगर आपका चार्जर कनेक्टेड है you can just go sit in your room, start charging from there, and then it will start charging. And then finally, last but not the least, the feature that I was working for a very long time on,
fun feature, cricket scores on your
cricket
dashboard.
scores on dashboard. This was the last feature that we released. So
On the bottom right side, when you stop the vehicle, you can just tap that data there to get an ungodly amount of information. To see an ungodly amount of information of the current cricket match happening anywhere in the world, and you'll be able to see it. Obviously, you'll not be able to see it when you're riding the vehicle. You have to make the vehicle to a halt to enjoy the experience. All of this, all features, particularly all the voice features.
So now people might be wondering कि भाई मैं तो ड्राइवर चला रहा हूँ, क्रिकेट देखते देखते मैं गिर गया तो मेरा एक्सीडेंट हो गया तो I get your point. I totally get your point, but that's the concern जो we started thinking of कि what if you, क्योंकि we cannot predict users करेंगे ही करेंगे, करते ही हैं, ठीक है. तो इसलिए हमने एक्सपीरियंस बताया फुटबॉल्स को. लाइक अगर if customers are asking that, so maybe we might work on cricket scores के बाद फुटबॉल scores, maybe you never know. As of now ये ठीक है. तो ये फीचर ये तभी आपको दिखेगा whenever your vehicle is halted. जब भी आपका व्हीकल रुका हुआ है तभी दिखता है, अदरवाइज नहीं दिखता है. और जब भी ड्राइव करना स्टार्ट करोगे तो अगेन वो हाइड हो जाएगा, एंड देन अगेन जब भी वो स्टॉप पे आएगा तभी दिखेगा. व्हाट हैपेंस इफ समवन गेट्स users account, how are we stopping them from controlling user vehicle? ठीक है. like I'm like we assume कि अगर like unauthorized access का मतलब like कि गाड़ी चोरी हो रही है या फिर कहीं पब्लिक एरिया में पार्कड है, that is what happens. ठीक है. unauthorized access in general अभी तक हमने बहुत सारे केसेस नहीं मतलब देखे हैं, like almost no cases we have encountered. So इस तरह केसेस अभी तक नहीं हुए हैं, बट या if data suggests that, so maybe we might be able to do. So yeah, this was all from Ather Community Day. Apart from the things that I mentioned, these were all the updates from Ather Community Day that we did, that I worked on. Lot of features my team worked on, lot of other people, immense amount of work has gone into it, and finally it came live. So yeah, now we are rolling this out to bigger audience for using it. Does the voice assistant talk in other languages other than English? As of now, English. We are planning to do it in other languages as well as the AI matures, so we'll do that as well. ठीक है. Cool. I think I'll take you through very briefly about Designyatra, and then we'll cover all the questions. ठीक है. So let's discuss what Designyatra was all about. So yes, last week I was in Designyatra. Let's understand what Designyatra. Designyatra is a 3-day international design festival that happens in Goa. And there are a lot of speakers across the world in multidisciplinary domains जो डिज़ाइन में है, ranging from sound designers, architects, kinetical sculpture, independent artists, illustrators, graphic designers, motion designers, AI designers, creative coders, anyone who is creative. It is their handpicked, and then they come to the Designyatra to deliver few talks. So there are almost 20 speakers this year. You can check it out on designyatra.com. वहाँ पे आपको पूरा लिस्ट मिल जाएगा. But I would highlight few of the talks that I really liked. And the theme of this year was so what? Like doing something which is crazy but not very traditional that we do on a daily basis. Just questioning your identity that okay, what if we go in a different direction to explore creativity. So this was the theme, so what? And then few of the speakers that I really liked was one illustrator from Colombia. She's right now staying in Barcelona, and she's a illustrator and pattern designer. Insane level of detail, insane level of work. She has worked with Coca-Cola, Microsoft, Nike, Levi's, Camper, like you name any company, and then she has done the work. So the highlight of her work was insane detailed illustration. This is the basic level of illustrations that she presented. Something like this. She did lot of illustrations on wildlife, jungle life, and it was such fun to see all the vibrant animations and all that she did. I'll show you some videos also. I think I do have a video showing
Aditya, can I ask you a question?
yes.
So it's pertaining to career and masters in design, not something that you're presenting.
Okay.
So would this be the right time or?
We are just about to end this. So then we'll take all the questions. Whatever you ask,
Sure.
I'll answer. No, no. Okay, so I'll show you some of the. Is it visible? Is my screen visible? Yeah. Just have a look at the showreel that she presented there. These are all the illustrations that she did. That was for example. So her work ranges essentially because she from Colombia. It's an Amazon rainforest wala area. So her work reflects a lot of tropical or rainforest wale element. If you see lot of animals are there, lot of creatures are there, birds, floral instinct, rafflesia के देखो यहाँ पे flowers हैं, and then lot of very vibrant work is there. So that was the highlight of the work that she did. Second speaker was Chiara Luzana. She is a sound designer, composer, sound artist. So she creates sound identity for brands. Like she has worked for Nivea or Coca-Cola for creating their brand sound. Sorry, like brand identity. हम बात करते हैं logos and visual identities. She has created sounds as identities for different brands, and the highlight for her was she is a very experimental music composer and sound designer. So she did show a lot of work around it, and then she also like gave this narrative, okay, to ask a question, okay, what sound are you? Everyone has a sound associated with them. So because everyone has their own life experience, so there's a sound associated with that. And to show what she presented on stage, I'll show you some interesting work that she presented. 1 second. Okay. Yes. So she did live composition on stage. And also what she did was she did record our sound instantly created a composition out of it. So उसने क्या किया कि लोग शांत हुए, she recorded the breath of the crowd, processed it and created a sound just on the breath itself, जो सांस ले रहे हैं, and then she created things out of it. So it was insane, like nice, very nice and experimental. And after everything ended, on the last day, she did do a DJ for all of us also. She did play DJ for at least like almost 1 hour. 1 hour she did DJing for us. So that was the highlight of the event. Third designer, so Anirudh Mehta, he is a co-founder and art director at Studio Big Fat. How many of you know Sacred Games on Netflix? How has anyone watched Sacred Games? I'm sure. So he is the designer behind all those intro sequences on yellow, golden sequences on mandalas and all. He is the person who has designed it. Also, like if you are aware of Sabko Coffee, Sabko Chocolates, he is the person behind the design of all those things. And the work that he does is a lot of mandala art, lot of very intricate patterns, lot of spirals, repetitions. This is his art style. So this was a label design that he did for a Goa-based liquor brand. And then after everything ended, he also did a live performance along with the interactive sound visualization. जो पीछे चल रहा है ना, it is all interactive to whatever he is playing. So he did do that. Let's see if I have. Yeah, see. So all the videos that you're seeing on the stage, everything is changing as he is playing now. And yeah, this was ending by this. And lastly, another very favorite artist, independent artist, Chris Andrew Small. He's a maximal artist. He does a lot of graffiti and graphic. So fundamentally, he's a graphic designer staying in Sydney. So he does a lot of maximal style graphic design illustration, activism based posters, bold color, dynamic typography, different kind of textures and all he uses. And then highlight of his work was something like this. See, so he did a lot of typography explorations on buildings. He did a shoe design for Adidas. He did poster design for activism. He also did decal design for Mercedes and Honda. So yeah, so these were 4 of my favorite speakers from the Designyatra. There were a few more. Dave Valadris was one person, and interesting. Like all of the speakers were very interesting. Just that, like it is very hard to sum up everything into the slide. So yeah, I just gave you what I liked in the Designyatra. The rest of it you can follow along on their Instagram page, and then there's a lot of things to learn from. So yeah, so that's about the things that I wanted to discuss Aj. And yeah, the purpose to take you through this whole thing was essentially